Hey guys, welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is August the 29th, 2024, 12:58 a.m. out here on the West Coast. I appreciate everybody for tuning into this live tonight, all right, or this morning. Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And thank you so much. Also, you can leave a comment once this video is over and share the video if you don't mind. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that banner right there. Also, guys, you can do additional support by doing the Cash App to $Shades Tube. Thank you so much. All right. So, yeah, tonight we're going to do two topics. One is about a biker that did the unthinkable to a 2-year-old girl during road rage incident. And then I'm going to talk about a 14-year-old teen who actually he's not 14. Hey, Shangy girl, thank you so much for tuning in. He's actually 18, okay? And he hugged his 14-year-old girlfriend and did the unthinkable to her. Let's change this age right here real quick. I put the wrong age up here. Yeah, he's 18. Let me just change this real quick. Okay, so we had to make a change right there. So we're going to be talking about those two things, and then I'll give you a few breaking news and try to give you one money making idea, and then we're going to be done. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this off. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in a replay. Again, Shangy Girl, thank you so much for coming by showing support. Y'all make sure y'all show Shangy Girl some love and support as well. All right. All right. So let's get ready to get started. The first story we are going to cover, guys, is let's do this right here. Hold on, let's go over here and do this real quick. Let me put the right things up. Okay, we're gonna do the topic first. Let me turn my music back on as well. Okay. And I hope you guys had a great Wednesday too, y'all. And I hope your Thursday is pretty blessed as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back over here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and touch on this first story first, where we are going to be talking about this dude who unalived his teen ex-girlfriend, and she was only 14 years old. And remember, on Monday, I believe, because I didn't do a live yesterday. So on Monday, I was telling you guys I was going to cover, some topics this week regarding teenage people, kids doing things like this, or just young adults, period. So this person right here is still a teen. Of course, he's grown, but he's still a teen. 18 is still a teenager. So that's the story I'm covering tonight first. All right. All right. So anyway, let me go ahead and open it up. So bear with me. Okay. So this is according to Law and Crime, guys. Okay, so it says a teen hugged his 14-year-old ex-girlfriend after slitting her throat, and then he stabbed her a dozen times before fleeing on a scooter. Okay? Now, I do have a picture of this dude on my thumbnail in her, so you guys already see that. I guess you did, but anyway, in case you didn't, I'll show you a little insert. Hey, John in the Bush, thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do this now, y'all. Okay. So a man, y'all, allegedly stabbed his 14-year-old girlfriend multiple times at a Minnesota park before slitting her throat. And then he gave her a hug and knifed her one more time in the back. And I don't even know what to say about this, y'all. That is crazy as hell. I mean, damn, did she make him, that mad that he had to, do all of this? Very strange. Okay. Isaac Arthur Arndt, 18, is charged with second-degree murder in the unaliving of Jaylene Walker in Moorhead, which is on the border with North Dakota near Fargo. Now, according to a probable cause statement, Isaac walked into the Clay County Law Enforcement Center around 11 p.m. August 19 to report an assault. He had two cuts on his fingers. Isaac claimed he and Jaylene were at Gooseberry Park when an unknown white male started following them. He said as he ran away, the man attacked him with a knife, per the affidavit. About 90 minutes afterwards, Isaac's statement, Jaylene's mother called the Moorhead Police Department to report her missing. A locator on her phone through Snapchat led cops near a bicycle trail on Elm Street and 6th Avenue South. Several officers searched the area where they found Jaylene's body in the Red River near a wooded area along the trail. She was suffering from multiple stab wounds. Cops also found a knife and lots of blood. Moorhead detectives spoke with Isaac at the hospital. Post Miranda, he initially gave them the same story he told the other police officer earlier in the night, but his statements were not consistent. Isaac eventually admitted that he and Jaylene had been in a romantic relationship for several months, but it had recently ended, according to an affidavit. He claimed the two were at the park when Jaylene wanted to know about his new girlfriend and attacked him when he refused to tell her. Defendant stated he started to slash at the victim and that he stabbed the victim about 13 times. The defendant stated he fled the scene on his scooter, and along the way, he discarded his phone, his backpack, and the scooter. Isaac spoke with detectives and prosecutors in a second interview. He allegedly said after he stabbed her several times, he saw her laying there suffering. This boy is nuts. Defendant stated that he then cut her throat, gave her a hug, and stabbed her one more time in the back, the affidavit said. He allegedly dragged her body to the river and left her there. She was unalive, he reportedly admitted. Detectives searched his home in Fargo, where they allegedly found bloody socks in a towel hidden in the kitchen cupboard. There was also blood-stained toilet paper in the bathroom. Cops also say they uncovered security footage from the park that showed Isaac coming out of the wooded area where they found the body and leaving on a scooter. Text messages on Jolene's phone reportedly showed they had agreed to meet at the park around 7:30 p.m. the night of the murder. Witnesses also told cops they saw two people matching the descriptions of Isaac and Jaylene around the same time. Isaac was arrested and taken to the jail in Fargo. He was extradited back to Minnesota on Friday. A judge on Monday gave him a $1 million bond. His next court date is scheduled 2024, September the 19th. Jaylene's family described her in her obituary as our beautiful, blue-eyed, fearless, and feisty girl who loved singing, and although she kept it to herself, she had a beautiful voice. So they just went on, to briefly continue to describe her. Okay. So anyway, let's just talk about what happened here real quick. Hey, most hated bronze. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love and support. Also, make sure y'all show Shaggy Girl some love and support. Hey, Jermaine, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. So, what do you guys think about that? This dude, who was her ex boyfriend, ended up stabbing this girl repeatedly. Okay. He also gave her a hug and stabbed her again. And he also slit her throat. Now, he claimed that he did this because they got into an altercation, I guess, a verbal altercation over his new girlfriend. So I'm still trying to figure out how did he get so mad about that he, did all of this to this girl. I mean, it's plainly crazy. And then to hug her and then you're gonna stab her again in the back. 18 years old. And the girl he was dating was only 14 years old. 14 years old. He was too damn old to be dating her in the first place. It doesn't even make any sense. Let's see what some of these comments said here. And somebody said the same thing I just said. Wonder why the 18-year-old was dating a 14-year-old. My guess is the girl's his own age could spot his loser ass from miles away. Okay. Somebody said I doubted she ever dated him, but was nice to an overly aggressive, creepy guy. I say this because my friend's daughter was unalived by an aggressive, creepy guy who went to her school with a close friend of hers who would not leave her alone. She was never interested in she was never interested in him at all, but didn't want to be mean. After he shot and unalived her when she said she would never date him. He told the police that they dated when they never did. All their mutual friends confirmed this, but even still, the police told media outlets that he was a boyfriend. All the news stories say he was her boyfriend, which made everyone who knew the truth sick and made everything for her family even harder than it had to be. So, ladies and girls, be mean when you need to be and don't feel bad about it at all. Okay? But the thing is that they really did date. Okay? That's what he said. So, they really did date and they was at least he claims that they got into it over his new girlfriend. And the thing about it, if you got a new girlfriend, why are you meeting her in the first place? That's weird. If you have a new girlfriend, why are you meeting your ex? So it makes me think, was he planning on doing this to her? You see what I'm saying? Was he planning on unaliving her? Because what if you got a new girlfriend and this girl is annoying you so much, why are you agreeing to meet her? It seems like you wouldn't even be wasting your time to meet her if she is such a problem. So again, that makes me think, once again, that makes me think that this could have possibly been planned. I'm not sure. I'm just saying because I don't see why he even met her if they were broken up. I just don't. Let's see what else they're saying. Another commenter said it's a shame she didn't see he was trash beforehand. Now she's gone because of his selfish self. Beautiful girl too. What a shame she chose a loser. Well, they said that she did try to break up, okay, with him. So try to break up. In the article, it says though that they did break up and that he had a new girlfriend and she was mad and talking to him about that. Anyway, another commenter said these young girls have no ideas of the dangers they face getting into a relationship with an older man. What is an 18-year-old doing dating a 14-year-old? Somebody he could have manipulated and controlled. So sad. Now, it's just a 4-year it's really just 4 years, but since she's only 14, that's where the problem, you know, lies at. If she was 18 and he was 22 or something like that, then it wouldn't be so bad. But the reason why it's bad is because she is only 14 and he's a grown man of legal not really of legal age because he's not 21, but he's a grown dude man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it looks weird. You would think you would wanna date someone around 18, 19, 20, 21, not a 14-year-old that he eventually ended up unaliving. Dee said, "Younger girls have interest in older guys because of daddy issues. Every girl I ask why they like older men, they just say more respectful and honest, and I also have daddy issues." Okay, okay. Well, some women, some younger women just like older men too, you know. We already know that some younger women date older men because, you know, they give them money, take care of them and things like that. They can do more. But some actually like older men, you know? Some do. Lola said, "What's this thing? Keep on saying, I do not want you to let me schedule this installation, y'all. It's this stupid ass phone still trying to install stuff. Damn. Okay, now I did it. Okay, so Lola said, very tragic. Parents should not allow 14-year-olds to date. At this age, they should be focused on school and their future instead of sex and relationships. These incidents could be avoidable. Yeah, I agree because I think 14 years old is too young to date. Period. I think parents for me, I couldn't let my daughter date nobody at 14. It's just too young, guys. It's just too young. I mean, for real, for real. And certainly not letting this person date a 18-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? Because he is grown. You know, they really don't have much in common. I mean, I can't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Like I said, if she would have been 18 and then him 22, then that's better. You know? Let's see. Well, Carrie had to get up here with something racist, saying that's why you should stick with your own. Okay. Well, you know, even when you stick with your own, some of them people be crazy and unaliving people too. I can pick out 50,000 stories of people dating the same race and that person end up, you know, unaliving them. It doesn't even matter about the race. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people always do that. Anybody is capable of doing, you know, any type of crime, any type of, you know, negative act. Okay, let's see. Let's go on down. Okay, so Gary said 18. Why wasn't the scumbag working? That's right. Those kind don't work. Okay, this is another racist comment. First of all, we don't know if he works or not. Okay, because they didn't go into strict details. So that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? And very ignorant of this person to say that. And what do you mean those kind don't work? Yeah, okay, whatever. Crazy. It's a lot of people that don't work of all different races. Okay. Marcy said what I said the other night. It is so sad that these young people are so violent nowadays. Now he has to live with that till he's unalive. Shaking my head. Condolences to both families. Okay, so here we go. Chocolate Chip said, "Boy, what the hell wrong with you? If a girl say she don't want you, she really means it. There be other girls, y'all be tripping." Okay. Wendy said, "I have no words for this disgusting act of violence. What an evil, satanic piece of shit. Prayers and comfort to her family." Let's see. Okay, excuse me, y'all. Chill said, got himself into a real pickle this time. They would put him on F row for sure. He messed his life up big time before he even started. What was he thinking? I'm trying to figure out what was he thinking too, because he claims that he did all of this because they started he started tripping out about his new girlfriend, asking questions, I believe. And so you mean to tell me the questions she was asking made him get this mad, where he stabs, slits this girl's throat, hug her, and then put a knife in her back again. So her asking about his new girlfriend made him that mad. I don't know if I'm buying that story. I don't know if I'm buying that story. His reasons. I don't know if I believe that. You see what I'm saying? I just don't. See, a lot of people are saying she should not be allowed to have a boyfriend. She shouldn't have been allowed to have a boyfriend yet. The thing is, y'all, even when you don't allow it, let's keep it real. Some kids sneak and have boyfriends. I snuck and had a boyfriend when I was younger because my mom didn't allow us to date, so I snuck and had a boyfriend while she went to work and stuff, and so other kids would do the same thing. So basically, you telling them that they can't have a boyfriend and you get up online saying that shit, it doesn't mean that they won't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. What you need to be telling them is the reason why they should not be dating someone that's younger like that, a grown, guy. I mean, in my opinion, he's not a grown man like that, because he's still a teenager. 18 is still a teenager, and they really need to change that and just keep it at 21 because you can't do certain things at 18 and 19. When you hear that teen in there, they're still teenagers, okay? So the thing for me is this right here. You can tell your kids, but you need to tell them the reason why you don't think they should be dating at 14 years old, and certainly not talking to an 18-year-old because even though he has the teen in there, he is still, grown because he's 18. And I'm trying to figure out what does a 14-year-old have in common with an 18-year-old? That's what I'm really trying to figure out. And what does a an 18-year-old have in common with a 14-year-old? I just don't see it. You would think this person wanted someone that's a little older than himself, so that person can, they can get on along a little bit better, you know. So again, they didn't go into strict details about these two. I wish they would have, telling us a little bit more background information, but they definitely didn't. So we can't be sitting up here assuming. Let's see. Here we go with another racist comment. You got a lot of cowards online, right? A lot of cowards online that hide behind their screen and keyboard and all this other bull crap. They be saying the most. But if they were in front of you by themselves, they wouldn't be saying anything. Now this imbecile said, of course, if we don't respect them, we are racist. I'm going to call it bullshit. Now, why did he even have to put that up there? That's what I want to know. Now, why do people keep on saying he declined some advancement? What do they know about this story that I don't? Let me go over here and see the story again because I don't recall seeing that. Okay, let's see. So here it says that this boy, 18-year-old, 18 years old, stabbed his 14-year-old girlfriend multiple times at a Minnesota park before slitting her throat, giving her a hug, and knifing her one more time in the back. That's what it says. Hey, Young Riz, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Young Riz some love and support. Thank you so much, y'all. Okay, and then it says, wait, hold on. Well, first he lied and tried to pretend like some white dude did all of this. Okay, that was just a straight up lie. All right. Then let's see what all he said. Then he started telling the truth once they found the body and things like that, I believe. And the police, he knew that the police knew that, he's the one that basically did it. So he had to go ahead and turn himself, admit to everything. That's what he had to do. Let's see. He said they was at the park when Jaylene wanted to know about his new girlfriend, and she then attacked him when he refused to tell her. And then he started to slash at her, and then he stabbed the victim about 13 times. So you mean to tell me that her asking about his girlfriend made her start going off, and then he got so mad that he took out his knife and started slashing at her, and then he eventually stabbed her about 13 times. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't believe this is the reason why he did this. It sounds like something else is going on here. I'm really starting to believe that he didn't want he did not want to break up with her. I don't know if this is true. I'm just saying, and he got mad about that himself, and he started with her, and she only reason why she started, getting into it with him is because he probably was hitting her or threatening her or fighting her, and she was defending herself. See what I'm saying? And then he took out that knife and he just stabbed her 13 times. Just the over KILL with the knife, you know what I'm saying? Doing it 13 times, and then hugging her, then stabbing her again in her back, then also slitting her throat. You're not gonna do all of these type of things just, 'cause your ex-girlfriend is asking you about your new girlfriend. You're not gonna do this. It is other reasons why he did this. It's other reasons, and I'm shocked that nobody in the comment section, thought about that, okay? Because it's clearly there are listen, it's clearly there's clearly other reasons why he did what he did. I don't believe it's because what he said, because I don't believe he's telling the truth. I just don't believe that. Who stabbed someone 13 times, stabbed them in their back while they hug you, and also slit their throat? Who does this just because you're asking about somebody's, new boyfriend? Yeah, it does not sound right. Let me see if they got anything on TikTok regarding this. Somebody said the same thing I said. They said, "What was going on? Throat slitting was a one and done. He probably didn't walk around with a straight edge razor sticking out of his back pocket." See, that's why I'm beginning to believe that this was, like, premeditated. You see what I'm saying? And stuff, 'cause I don't know. I don't this story is fishy, and everybody else they're so focused on the age, they don't see that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and look on TikTok and see if they're talking about this story on there. Let's just do a little of this story. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm up here yarning on shit on the thing. Let's see. Let's see if I can copy this and put this in TikTok real quick, y'all, so we can see what they're saying over there about this. And I'm gonna look and make sure we don't see any more information regarding this too, just so we can know, because I just don't believe this dude is telling the truth. I really hold on. I don't believe he is telling the truth at all. They're gonna give me a copyright claim. Almost past 30 seconds. It's that quick. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can pull it up on here. That makes me sick when they say no results. Let me see. Let me take the slit and throw it off here. Let's see what they got up here. Oh my gosh, TikTok is ugh. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find anything. I may have to just look on what's name. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me look on it before. I spelled before. Let me spell this right. I type. But unalived. Let's see if I can pull it up now. I did have this boys. These people, man, damn. They put unalive. I'm shocked they know what that means. But I guess they do. 'Cause if you put that up there, they start giving you the number to the suicide hotline. This person's name. Let's see. I make it up. It just went to something on here. Let's see. I don't know what other way I can look this up. ATM and then off. Okay, let's see. Let me get the boy's name real quick, y'all. Maybe I can look it up like this. But yeah, the whole thing though is just it's kind of odd. I really just don't believe his story. I just think he's not telling the truth. It doesn't even sound right. So his name is Isaac Arndt Arnett. Let's see. Yeah. You find TikTok. Here it is right here. Let's do this real quick. Let's see if we can pull up Isaac Arndt. Got a weird name. This is not this boy right here. It may be difficult to find at this time. I'm shocked that I don't see anything on this. Oh, yeah, okay, let me get off TikTok because I don't see anything. I'm pretty sure it's on here, y'all. Hey, Emails TV, y'all make sure y'all show Emails TV some love and support, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm pretty sure it's on here. I just can't find it. I don't get all night to be looking. Let's go over here and look and see what else we can find out on this, because I just refuse to believe this is all the information they have on this. He stabbed this girl over um, a dozen times. And so this is him. So they did set a bail for him for $1 million. And this is him right here. And he looks like a little kid. He really truly does. Because he is. I mean, he's not like little like that, but he is a kid. Looking tripped out. They're gonna have a field day with him in prison. But anyway, let's see. So they set his bail at $1 million with conditions for the teen accused of unaliving a 14-year-old girl and leaving her body near the Red River in Moorhead last week. 18-year-old Isaac Arndt made his first court appearance in Moorhead after being extradited from Fargo on murder charges. He is facing up to 40 years in prison on second-degree murder for the stabbing, unaliving of 14-year-old Jaylene Walker. She would have started school as a freshman this week in Moorhead. Court documents said Isaac admitted to police that he stabbed his ex-girlfriend 13 times. He initially claimed they were being followed in Gooseberry Park by an unknown white male who cut him. During the investigation, Isaac admitted to cutting Walker's throat, giving her a hug, stabbing her one more time in the back, and dragging her body to the river before fleeing the scene. Now, his next hearing is set for September. Once again, like I said, um, it's just, just weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I really don't. I'm kind of leaning toward the theory that somebody else said, where they said they said that they she didn't want him anymore. I don't know how they know this because they did not say this in this article. So I mean, I guess they either know this person or knew this person, or they were just guessing. But whatever the reason, whatever it is, there's no reason. There was no reason for him to take her life. Point blank. Plainly ridiculous. Let's see what else we got here. I think that's it that I can find on him. So let's see what they're saying here. Oh, this is a different one right here. They got 2 different stories combined with one. This is a whole different, like, teenager story right here. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see any more updated information on that, y'all, but I just know one damn thing. I don't really believe his story saying that, his ex-girlfriend was confronting him about his new girlfriend, and that I guess she hit him, she attacked him, and so he had no choice but to take out a knife and start slashing when he could have just restrained her. So I don't believe it. I believe when he went to that park, he got into it with her, you know, because either he did not want to break up with her and she wanted to break up, or I can't say because he was interested in her and she turned him down because I don't think she would be meeting him. You see what I'm saying? So that's out of the question for me because I don't think she would be meeting him at no park, you know. So I think they were dating, and I think that she cut it off. And then when she cut it off, that's why he was out at the park with her. He got mad, and then he started stabbing her. I don't believe what he said. I just don't. I just don't. You guys tell me, what do you think about that in the comment area or over here in the chat? Do you think this boy is telling the truth, or do you think he's lying about the whole entire situation? It just doesn't even add up. He gets that mad and stabs her ex-girlfriend 13 times because she's asking him about his new girlfriend. I don't believe this. And when I get more updates, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know. I just gave you one quick one when I said that he had a bill and all that. But any more updates, I will let you guys know. Now we're gonna move on, y'all, to this next story where I'm talking about the road rage incident. I think so. I don't believe him. Yeah, I don't believe him either, Jermaine. He went there knowing that he was gonna unalive this girl if she didn't say what he wanted to say, if she didn't say what he wanted her to say. And why is he outside walking around with knives and shit? Come on now. So let's see here. Let's go to the next story. What do I got? Let's see. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. What happened to the story? Oh, here it is right here. So this is according to, let's see, think news break. So a road rage biker with dog in sidecar shoots a 2-year-old girl riding with her family for a DoorDash delivery. Excuse me, y'all. So let me show y'all a picture of this weirdo, okay? Because that's exactly what he is. Why would you shoot a 2-year-old, a baby? In jail, they gonna shoot him for something. It ain't gonna be what he think it is. It is not gonna be what he think it is, and that's on everything. Okay, so anyway, um, a Dallas man is behind bars after an extreme bout of road rage left a 2-year-old girl shot and fighting for her life, police in Texas say. Okay, Jesse Kane, 50, stands accused of 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of intentionally causing serious bodily injury to a child. Now, another investigation turned up Nazi imagery inside the defendant's home, police devices, along with a cache of weapons. The incident happened around 8 p.m. on Sunday night along Sweetwater Drive in East Dallas near the Forest Hills neighborhood. The preliminary investigation determined the suspect, 50-year-old Jason Kane, shot into a car at the location, hitting a 2-year-old girl, a Dallas Police Department spokesperson told Law and Crime. The girl was taken to a local hospital, treated, and released. Now, on the night in question, A family was driving together to complete a DoorDash delivery when they came upon a man on a motorcycle, according to police. Okay. Later, the family told investigators the man did not have his lights on and was riding in the dark, according to the police. The car swerved to avoid the biker and honked, police claimed. After that, the two drivers exchanged words, according to an affidavit obtained by Dallas-based ABC affiliate WFAA. Then the man on the motorcycle turned around, followed the family, and fired two shots into their car, according to police. The girl was struck in the abdomen, whereupon one bullet ricocheted off her ribs and came to rest in her diaphragm. One bullet was reportedly left inside the girl's body because doctors determined that efforts to remove it might do more harm than good, according to the affidavit. One woman who lives on the street in question heard the gunfires and came outside to see what was going on. She said, I got over to the car and it whipped around and then stopped next to me. And the mom, I assume, jumped out of the passenger side and said, they shot my baby 2 times. The woman said she saw the toddler drenched in blood, so she told the family to drive straight to a hospital while she called 911. Moments later, squad cars rushed towards the scene of the crime. Police said they later identified Kane through a combination of witness testimonies and video evidence at the shooting. Multiple police allegedly told law enforcement they saw a motorcycle with a sidecar and a dog riding in the sidecar, following a gray sedan. Then those witnesses said they saw the biker fire 2 shots. That description meshed almost as what? Yeah, it meshed almost exactly with a known quantity on the street in question. So, during their search, police allegedly turned up many satanic and Nazi symbols, rifles, and a handgun during the execution of a search warrant at the defendant's home on Sweetwater, according to the affidavit. Now, the woman who called 911 said she never would have thought one of her neighbors would shoot a small child. This neighbor said the way that mom's voice sounded really just is all I can think about. The witness told KDFW. And the one in the way that that little baby, she just wasn't moving. She wasn't crying. And I really thought she was gone. Anyway, y'all, some good news. The girl is in stable condition at the time of this article, and the defendant is currently being detained in the North Tower of the Dallas County Jail on a combined bond of $850,000. That's a damn shame, y'all. This man got so mad that he decided to take it out on whomever is in the car. He just shooting. Let's read a couple of these comments. Jay said, for God's sake, he should have zero bond. He was gearing up for the, you know what? The little girl was just the beginning. Put this Nazi monster where he belongs. So let's see what else we got here. Okay. So here's another comment. It's, I guess we are all the cause of hate. I'm mortified to leave the house any longer when I am at a spotlight. I'm afraid to look to the left or the right that I might get shot by somebody just for giving them a smile or making eye contact by accident. By accident. I'm afraid to go to the mall and I'm afraid of everything. Once I leave my home, Wait, I read that wrong, y'all. She said, "I'm afraid to go to the mall. I'm afraid of everything once I leave my home. I'm almost 80 and I don't know what's ahead, but I guess soon I will have to have everything that I want and need delivered so that I don't have to leave my home." All right. But you still got to watch delivery people because sometimes if they get a criminal, he can come back. So you got to watch it regardless what you do. You just have to watch. Let's see what else got here. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see. So somebody said, I hope the judge gives him a prison sentence of 50 years. Another commenter said, piece of shit on earth. Now I see why. Do you know what penalty is a thing? F him. No. Just remember the girl. Okay, so Judy said, now this is a new one right here. So Judy said this was most likely drug related, and the guy probably has already been in jail and not supposed to have a GUN. Everyone saying take his permit, change the laws. Wah 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 wah. Everyone that has a record is not supposed to own a GUN, but yet they do. Been this way for decades. So okay. So anyway, I'm not gonna read the rest of these weird comments because people are saying all types of stuff. But again, for him to take out road rage on this little 2-year-old, it doesn't even make any sense, okay? Over nothing, over absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't understand why these people just don't have no value for life. And they don't even have value for a kid's life. 2 years old. And he's shooting up in the car, ended up shooting her. 2 years old. Anyway, my prayers and stuff are sending out to that family, and my condolences. And I know it's a sad situation when people lose their kids, especially when they're out trying to make money or, trying to support their family and things like that. This little weirdo gets mad and start following them and things like that, and then end up shooting in the car unalive. And, one of your kids is it's not something that we need to think it's a norm. These are not normal things, you know? They really aren't. So my condolences are expressed out to that family, and it's a shame, y'all. It really, truly is. But I am glad. In the other case that I talked about, not the other case, it was no, I'm getting that mixed up with something else. Yeah, yeah. This, like I said, it's a sad situation. Um, I could look on TikTok and see if anybody else said anything different, but I don't really see anything more you can say other than they can let us know, you know, exactly why did he know that the 2-year-old was in the car or he didn't know. I don't feel like he knew for sure. I'm not sure because he was riding like I don't know if he got up on the side of them or not, but I would think that he probably didn't know nobody else was in the car. But I'm not sure. But still he should have been not even shooting in the damn car. Let's keep it real. That is crazy. Let's see what they said about this little girl. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see. It's a long little story, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. So yeah, she's in stable condition. So yeah. So it's not my condolences to her parents because she did not pass on. So, just my blessings to them, and hopefully this little girl makes a full recovery and stuff. That's tripped out. Mm-mm-mm. And then the other case for the boy, unalive the 14-year-old, the ex-boyfriend unalive the 14-year-old. My condolences are expressed out to her family and friends and everything. And my prayers are extended out to them as well. A daggone shame. But anyway, I'm glad that they made his bail pretty big 850,000. This person said, all I can think about is that little baby. She wasn't moving, she wasn't crying, and I really thought she was gone. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. That is crazy, y'all. And don't forget he had satanic and Gnostic symbols in his house. He also had rifles, a handgun, and I don't know what else he had in his house, but he had that in there. So when they went to do the search warrant, this is what they found, along with other stuff. They just not announced it. But anyway, once again, I'm glad this little girl at the time I got this article, she was in stable condition. So hopefully she's doing way, way better now. And again, my prayers are expressed out to them, y'all. It really is. Okay. So that is it, you guys, with the topic stuff tonight. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think about both of those topics that I went over? Do you guys feel like kids now, teenagers, whether they are 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all of those ages, do you guys think that they are getting more violent? What do you think they need to do about this? Okay. Um, in this situation with this boy and this girl, he's 18, she's 14. Do you have a problem with that? Also, do you think that he was the one asking her what she got going on? And whatever she said is the reason why he unalived her. And what else? I think that's it. I think that's all the questions I want to ask. So if anything else you want to say about these two stories, you can say it. But I think those are the only questions that I want to say about that. All right. So we're gonna move on we're gonna move on. What am I talking about, y'all? We're gonna move on and do a little breaking news, and then we're gonna get out of here, okay? Because I am so tired. As y'all can probably tell, I start tripping when I get tired, y'all. Let's see. Okay, so let me give y'all a couple breaking news things. Okay, let me go to that real quick, y'all. Y'all give me time. Hold on. Y'all remember when I told y'all about the last year I told you about this little boy. Hold on, let me make sure I got it. This little boy was taken, well, he was basically tricked. Hold on, let me just tell y'all real quick. So y'all remember I was telling y'all about this little 10-year-old, no, he's not, no, this little 8-year-old boy who was held under the water until he was drowned. Remember I told you guys about that story? Anyway, a 10-year-old and 11-year-old are the ones that are responsible for this boy's unaliving. They actually got 2 years for that unaliving. All right? So let me go ahead and tell you guys. Let me show you a picture of him. I did a whole live on this little boy last year. Okay? This is what they did. We was talking about this last year. Talking about, hold on, what is it? Way over here, y'all. So anyway, let me just recap it real quick. Okay, so anyway, 11-year-old boy in Georgia was recently sentenced, y'all, for his role in the unaliving of an 8-year-old boy who was drowned at a construction site in so-called borrow pit earlier this year. That was earlier this year, actually. Okay, I know I talked about it. So on May 15, Noah Bush disappeared from his family home in Jessup, a small town roughly 70 miles southwest of Savannah. On the day in question, he went out with two other boys, mistaken for friends. They was not his friends. They turned out to be his unalivers and his unalivers accomplice. Now, each of those boys who are white will spend 2 years in youth detention for their roles in the black boy's death. and initial cover-up. Sorry, YouTube. So on the 16th of May of this year, Noah was found shoeless in the water of the borrowed pit, a hole in the ground that provides filling materials for construction projects. And near his body there was a no trespassing sign. Initially, Wayne County authorities chalked the unaliving up to a tragic accident, but the water was deep, his family noted. And Noah had a fear of deep water. Noah was an intelligent, kind, and loving child. A GoFundMe for his family remembers. His light was radiant and his smile was infectious. He loved playing football, basketball, gaming, and giving out infinite hugs. He will be missed so much, and this loss will leave a hole in so many hearts. Anyway, they ended up ruling Noah's Noah's unaliving as a homicide, okay? Because these two boys actually pretend like they were Noah's friend and they encouraged him to go out to play with them. All right. And when they got out there, they decided to go ahead and unalive this little boy, which is plainly ridiculous. So anyway, they said um, weeks passed, 55 days to be exact, before the calculus changed. No manner of unaliving was determined to be homicide. This finding was based on the fact that one of the two juveniles who was with Noah pushed him into the deep portion of the borrow pit they were in. Okay. In short order, an 11-year-old was charged with one count each of simple battery, involuntary manslaughter, concealing the unaliving of another, and criminal trespass. His 10-year-old accomplice was charged with one count each of concealing the unaliving of another and criminal trespassing. Under Georgia law, neither children can be named. Now, the 11-year-old admitted under oath he, in fact, led Noah Bush down to the clay pit, pushed him into the water, and ultimately held his head under the water until he drowned. Small comfort, tiny elation, and bittersweet acknowledgement for Noah's family. The story that they were told did not fit together, and they knew their child. They knew he would not have gone swimming and accidentally drown like that. Hmm. So also the 11-year old's mother was later arrested on 3 charges, including making false statements. I don't know what the other one. Okay, they just got the one up there, making false statements, but she was arrested on 3 charges. Okay. Now, in comments to the TV station, Wayne County Sheriff Chuck Mosley said those charges were not directly related to the Bush case. Now, the 10-year-old was sentenced to 2 years in July, the 11-year-old to 2 years on Thursday. So the story that they told everybody, y'all, they told everybody that their son had accidentally drowned. And Johnson told the paper they knew that was not true then, and today the same was confirmed in court as the 11-year-old juvenile confessed to this horrific homicide. Now, the family's attorneys believe the killing was racially motivated, according to the Journal Constitution, and said the 11-year-old was part of the search party despite knowing that Noah was unalive. Anyway, since the two children have been sentenced in accord with the maximum punishment in the peach state due to their ages, Noah's mother does not believe anything like justice happened. She said, "This isn't justice. My baby was 8 years old with a full life ahead of him, and 2 years is what the state of Georgia calls justice for an entire life that's lost. There is no peace. There is no comfort. There is no closure for me. I will live with this for the rest of my life." Yeah, like I said the other day, I don't agree with how they do in juvenile detention centers anyway. And I feel like when kids do very bad crimes, I honestly feel like they should let them stay in these juvenile facilities until they turn 21. And then once they turn 21, then they need to transport them right over there to the adult prisons because they don't need it. They need to do more time than just 2 or 3 or 4 years. When you take, someone's life, it just doesn't even make no sense. And these little two boys who tricked this boy out to that area playing water, whatever the case is, they had it already planned. They knew they was gonna try to unalive this kid, and they actually succeeded. Just doesn't even make no sense. And parents got to start watching their kids more too. They really do. And seeing who their friends are and things like that. Because sometimes parents can see stuff that kids can't see. And then you can warn your kids not to play with this boy or girl or whatever the case is. All right, but anyway, again, my condolences and prayers are sending out to that family, and it's just a sad situation, when kids pass on or their life is taken by another child or grown up or whatever the case is. This doesn't even make any sense. Let's do one more story. Okay, oh yeah, okay, we don't care. Oh man, let's see. Okay, let's see what else I got here, y'all, real quick. Okay, I don't think I got another news article here. I think I read all these to you guys. So anyway, with that being said, let me see. Check one more thing, y'all, real quick. Okay, let's see. All right. Now, let me just go ahead because I don't see any more breaking news. I thought I had some more on my phone, but I don't see them right now. I'm half damn tired anyway, so I don't see them and stuff. But let me move on to tell you guys what you can do to save yourself some money or make yourself some more money. Um, One thing that you could do is go shop at discount stores, okay, and get those same products that you spend way more for at Target or Walmart. You can get them at cheaper stores. That right there, plus you can use a coupon. That right there alone will bring money back into your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Just like at CVS. I don't know if you guys have a CVS in your area, but I know they're out here in Cali, and they were also in Georgia. Yes, they are in Georgia and they are in Texas. So if you have a CVS, if you join that little $5 Care Pass thing, you pay $5 each month, and they end up giving you that $5 back. Yeah, because what they do, they give you a $10 certificate every month that you can use to buy whatever you need to buy in that store, you know. And then they also give you other perks like, 20% off, 30% off, 50% off, and you can use all of those coupons together. So if you shop at CVS for certain things and you shop there a lot, I think it would be a good investment to get one of those cards. and just pay $5 a month, and you end up getting $10 every month, that you can use in the store along with other coupons. So that's another way that you can bring money back into your pocket by buying certain things, at discount stores and keeping that extra money in your bank account that you save. See what I'm saying? So that's the way. Okay, let's give you guys another one. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see other money opportunities. Let's see. Let's see right. Hold on. Okay, so let me see if I can look on here and get this and I have to pay for it. Hmm. Now I don't like this online stuff, even though I did take an online thing once before and I did get paid, but it just they be having long surveys, so that's why I'm not gonna give you guys that. Not this either. So they claim, y'all, I don't know how true this is now. They claim you can make $140 per month extra by just sharing your honest opinion. Let's see. So they say you can make up to $140 a month, and it's called branded. Let me just put it up here real quick for y'all. This is what it's called. Hold on. So let's see what Braun said first. Braun said, shares a story of a police officer in my city that, ooh, he went to his house. He went to his house in his police uniform and told the teenager to strip naked. That's crazy. They should have arrested his perverted ass. That is really crazy, man. I need to look that story up. That's weird. Okay. Goodness. What was I doing? Oh, let me put this up here, y'all. Let's see. So this is another site right here, y'all, where you can get what's it called? Branded surveys. Like I said, these surveys be long as ever. But if you got free time, you're not doing anything, you want to make a little extra money, you can just go up there and do these little surveys. You know what I'm saying? And make yourself an extra $50 or whatever the case is. That's a tank of gas. You have to look at it like that. They claim that this free site will pay you $5 per survey. All right. So they said do 3 quick surveys a day could earn up to $140 each month. So if you do 3 of them per day, again, some of these surveys are extremely long, but if you're just sitting at home chilling, I mean, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. You can also watch movies and movie previews, okay? And you can make $225 a month doing that. And let's see. You can sign up with a free account with inbox dollars. Okay, let's see. It's called this right here, y'all. Inbox. Let me see. And dollars. So this is a site you're gonna go to find out about these watching movie previews. So they claim you can make up to $225 a month. They will send you a short surveys every day, which you can fill out while you watch someone while you watch someone bake brownies or catch up on the latest dramas and stuff like that. All right. So that's just some way, another way you can make some easy money. Let's see. You can also play bingo, and you can win up to $83 every time you win. All right. And this website is called Bingo Cash. So this is what it's called. Man, what am I doing? Let's see. That's that. It's supposed to be cash, not bash. Bingo cash. I cannot type. Let me write it again. Bingo. What's So there you go right there. Bingo cash. I had to take that one down. This is the actual site. Let me take this down if I can. Okay. And then one more, that's it, y'all. They claim you can earn $1,000 a month, y'all, by reviewing games and products you love. So you can go to, I already told you guys this one. That's Cash Cake. Kashkick. All right. So you can earn up to $1,000 a month. That's what they claim anyway. Okay. There you go. There's a couple ways you could get some extra money, have a little extra cash in your pocket. I told you guys I'll try to do this almost every time I come on. And again, this week we're just covering a lot of stories that involves children doing these very, very heinous crimes. You know what I'm saying? A long time ago, you didn't see kids doing all these things, but now these kids be doing everything. So this week, the rest of this week, I will be covering, stories like that, along with another topic. All right. Okay, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. We was on here 1 hour and 11 minutes. Yesterday, y'all, I was out in Inglewood. I went to Inglewood. I went to Redondo Beach area, Manhattan Beach area, and Hawthorne. I had never been to Hawthorne before in my life, and I really never drove throughout um, those areas until yesterday and stuff. Yeah, my daughters, they went to see that group named 21 Pilots. And so I had to wait on them and stuff. So I decided to go ahead and do Uber Eats in that area. And it's not, I guess certain parts of Inglewood could be dangerous, but where I was at, it was okay. But it was actually cool running over there. You know what I'm saying? And especially going to Redondo Beach and all those areas, 'cause it was really nice and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed it yesterday. And I don't know what every part of Inglewood looks like, and if it's safe, I don't know, but I just know the part over there by the dome, Intuit Dome, is pretty much, a little bit more better, I would say. At least, it was the other night, you know. So I did run over there for about 3 or 4 hours while I was waiting on my kid at the concert. And I did all right. I did all right. I made my quota, I tell you that much and stuff and everything. And listen, over there in that area, they drive sensible too. They don't drive all super fast like they do out here where I live at. So I really like that. And people were like at home at around 7 or 8 o'clock. Nobody was out driving either. I thought that was kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? Because TV would portray all of Inglewood as being a big old ghetto mess and people working people everywhere. But it wasn't like that and stuff. But I did have a good time. We didn't even get back home till like 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 or 2:30. Yes, it was a nice little time driving out there and stuff. But anyway, guys, again, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right? Thank you so much. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. I don't know if I can do a live earlier. If I can, I'll do it. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. All right. So you guys have a peaceful, blessed night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. This is She's Too. I forgot to do roll call. Let me do that real quick. Let me put this off. I just want to thank let's see, Shaggy Girl for coming by showing support. John in the Bush for coming by showing support. Jermaine, thank you, hon. Thank you, most hated. Yeah, what else? Young Riz, thank you so much. Emil's TV, thank you so much. And Nightbot, thank you so much. Y'all, I'll see y'all later on. Y'all have a good night and take care of your change better. Where is that at? Let's see, trying to find my banner for this one. Here it is right here. All right. Good night, y'all.